cannot take anything with you because it's such a cramped experience. This is not the case with this car, in my opinion, because you can seat up to 4 people. You also still have a trunk that you can use, and for those days off, this is enough. The trunk space is enough. You can take some stuff with you. Even with 4 people, you can take your beach stuff with you, no problem. And then you can experience the soundtrack and the sun on your head, and the wind through your hair. Also the breeze along your arms, it gives a little bit of goosebumps. I don't know if you can see them, but they are there. Such a nice thing. So a little tunnel now. It's coming. Too bad I had to wait again. So yeah, now I had the sport button activated, but I didn't press it too hard. And why is that? You should have mechanical sympathy, because the engine still needs to warm up. If you then rev it too hard, it's not good for the engine, and you will just ruin everything. But even when you're just tootling along, the sport button gives you pleasure as well. And it actually improves, so you get a little bit more weight in the steering column, so it feels heavier. But especially the shift moments are altered, and you get some other benefits as well. The drawback, of course, is that you will have a little bit more fuel consumption. So I now pressed it because I'm sitting in traffic. Now I pressed it to the regular button, so I removed the sport activation, and now it's in the normal mode. It's still very pleasant, as you can hear and experience. This is still in normal mode, and it was shifting back because the automatic thinks it needs to shift back, which is hilarious in my opinion. And it also adds to the holiday feeling that even if you're not shifting yourself, it does all the things for you. And yeah, very relaxed. And also oftentimes it's just humorous, this exhaust bleeping away because you just downshifted or upshifted. And you did nothing, the computer just did it. And you still have the flippers, so one flipper on the right side to shift up, one flipper on the left side to shift down. Such a really nice feeling, but also an MX-5. Mazda Miata, you may know it under that name. Or under the name Euler's Roadster. It's a very nice car. You also have a nice trunk there, and you can seat 2 people in comfort. But this, you can also seat 4 people, and you can fold the seats down and have a lot more storage if you're only driving with 1 or 2 people. So this is, in my opinion, the way to go. It's lighter. It has a turbo engine. The turbo engine also gives you a lot more torque. So even the strongest Mazda MX-5 with a 2-liter engine, it does not have the torque of this little car. 230 Nm stock, and if you give it a little bit of chip tune, you have 300 Nm at your disposal. 160 horsepower stock, and after chip tune 170, 175, something like that. So horsepower is not that much gained, but you get up to 40 horsepower, 44 even, in the mid-range, so there you get the most out of the gains of a chip tune. So the top end is already quite optimized, but you can then also have the benefit of the mid-range, and that's if you want a relaxed holiday experience, is where it's at, that you have a stronger mid-range. Therefore I also have the TURISMO. It's a little bit of a Brommobile, as we call it, so a moped mobile in front of me, 45 kilometers an hour car, so I'm not going anywhere fast at the moment. But a TURISMO is there to have you the experience of luxury, as you see, that leather interior, etc. But also all the creature comforts, and the damping is by Koni, like in the Competizione, which is more of a competition model. but it's a little bit less harsh in the damage. So still some more comfort is retained, which I like. And yeah, if you have an open car, you can have 300 or 400 horsepower into this car cramped, but it does not add that much, because if you're going too fast, driving too hard, it doesn't feel that pleasant anymore. So this 160 horsepower or 175 horsepower after June, or even 140 horsepower is planned, in my opinion, for the convertible. But of course, with a little bit more horsepower, it's more fun. It's always like that. But 160, 175 or 200 or whatever doesn't make that much of a difference, in my opinion. And even the turn indicator sounds nice. To the other side. Well, I hope you enjoyed this little holiday trip with me. And that's the fun thing, if you have such a car, even this small trip, what is it, few minutes, I think under 10 minutes, it's still, yeah, revigorating. You just had a little bit of a nice trip and enjoy and tour fresh again. And yeah, you can just enjoy your life every day. It can be like this, especially when it's sunny, of course. If it's not sunny, you still have all the luxury benefits of this car, the cheeky composure, but of course then every other car is at least as good. I think for bad circumstances, so bad weather, you will enjoy the Swift Sports a lot better, because it's has a more mature underpinning, so the suspension etc. is better. And also you have I think it still depends, because the benefit of this car is that you have more luxury feeling. I think the feeling is more luxurious, but in reality that Swift Sport is more luxurious. You have, for example, also heated seats, which this car does not have, as far as I know. So, hope you liked it. Now getting out of the car. See all those badges also on the steering column and around the car. That makes it very special. And here you see also the TURISMO moniker. But also all these cars are excellent to drive. They are really, really nice. Have a great day. Bye bye.